All right, we're live. We have Sporting Springfield Tottenham versus the West Side Alliance. 11 a.m. game. Sporting going right to left. That is Schumacher on the call with me today. All right, we're underway. That's Harrison playing it forward to Strong, stolen away by the Alliance. Down the left side attack. And foul called on the Alliance. So it'll be a free kick for Sporting. Goalkeeper Tristan over to take it with his left. Blanco into the middle of the field. This is a bouncy surface we have today, so it's going to be tough to control position. Good job by Owen Harrison winning the position and drawing the foul. 2 early fouls on the Alliance. Turner Thompson there to take the free kick. About 45 yards out. With the left foot, chips it in. Strong's there, heads it back into the middle. Alliance able to clear. Play it over the top. Thompson heads it back into the defensive half. Matthew Monteith with his chest. Ball through. Thompson's able to get a touch on it. And cleared away by Cordova. Schumacher heads it down to Blanco. Blanco switch over to the near side. Harrison has time to let it run. Plays it through with the 3-toe, gets through, but cleared away by the Alliance. Back into the attack, ball through. Backside, loose in the box. Monteith's able to come up and clear, and Blanco plays it out wide. Stack gets a touch. All the way to the far side. Ball sent into the box. Thompson's there, plays it into the air. Monteith comes on, and ball out of bounds. On the end line, it'll be a corner kick for West Side. Left-footed low ball in, bouncing. Schumacher's there. Clears it out down the far sideline. Kai's able to get to it, plays it back into the middle. Logan Strong fights for it, drops it back to Schumacher. Schumacher chips it back to Blanco into the attack. Back to West Side. Schumacher comes in to challenge. He's able to maintain possession, drops back to his outside fullback. Challenge through and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Alliance. It'll be Sporting throw in on the near side. Harrison takes the throw in. Ball right in front of us, out of bounds, back to Alliance. Alliance trying to turn Monteith. Good tackle in. And plays it out. It'll be a corner kick for West Side. Left-footed corner kick. Ball in the air on the backside. Headed up and over the top. Be a goal kick for Sporting. Borner with his left plays it out to the far side. That's Cordova carrying down the right side. Over the top into the corner and goes out the end line. Goal kick for WSA. Back spinning ball into the center. Stack goes for the header, gets the touch. Alliance plays it to the far side, able to keep it in. Ball played into the attack. Thompson challenges for the ball. Borner, nice job stepping up to the top of the box to receive. Plays the ball out. Choppy pitch we have today here. Thompson trying to fight for the ball. And that could be a simulation there as he flops. And they're going to call the foul, this time on Sporting. Free kick for West Side. Ref giving number 17 a warning to not flop again. This will act like a short corner kick. West Side setting up an attack. Side spinning ball in, header, and keeper Borner's there to make the save. Good punt all the way across midfield. First touch by West Side. Chipped over to the far side. Cleared into the air. Stack tries to play it down to Strong, but West Side's able to steal. Back into the attack on the far side. Cordova chips it over to, that's Kai over there on the far side. Plays it out of play back to West Side. Get a little bit tighter here. Foul called on West Side. And Sporting gets the free kick. Blanco backspin ball into the attacking third. West Side gets a touch but can't control. Owen Harrison on the ball. Ball deflected. Thompson's there, tries to play it through, stolen away by West Side. Chipped across the box. Backside trail. Shot with his left off the crossbar, still alive as Thompson's able to clear it away. Bouncing ball into the center of the field. Strong, good challenge for the ball. West Side's able to come up with it and turn it back into the middle. Schumacher there to defend. Cordova clears it away off of West Side, and it'll be a throw in for Sporting on the defensive side. played into Stack, back to Cordova. Monteith plays it on the ground to Stack, chipped into Schumacher. Schumacher lets it roll and plays it through to Porta. Porta looking to turn to the top of the box, still on the ball, trying to get it around. Ball comes loose. Davila into the middle, back to Stack. West side clears it down the line, still in play. Monteith shielding as it will run. And I can't tell if it's out. Oh, it's not out yet. Monteith plays it off of West side, and Borner, the keeper, clears it away for a throw-in. Number 17 is getting talked to again by the ref. Ball sent all the way near us. Harrison comes up to challenge. Back into the middle. Strong gets a touch. Deflected away to the near side. Back into the middle of the field, and foul called on the challenge back here on the defensive side. It'll be a free kick for West Side Alliance. Back spinning ball in. Into the box. Sporting's able to clear. Cordova on the ball. Tries to keep it in on the far side. Slide tackle comes in by West Side, and Sporting's able to win it. Cordova deflected it off of the West Side player. Sporting playing a doubleheader today here in Sand Springs. First game right now at 11. The second game will be at 3. Stack wins it down on the far side, plays it ahead to Davila. And out of play by West Side. Throw in the offensive half for Sporting. Cordova over to take the throw. Up to Strong. Strong fighting the double. Chipped away by Alliance, back into the attack, but out of play. And Alliance will get the throw in the defensive third. Alliance tries to clear, deflected off of his own player. Throw in for Sporting. Cordova to Davila. And played up to Cordova, but Cordova was in offside position, gets the flag. Be a free kick for the Alliance. Right-footed back spinning ball to the center of the field. Monteith plays it high into the air. Ball bounces in the middle. Strong gets a touch on it. Blanco's there to receive. Plays it to the near side for Harrison. Harrison back in the middle for Schumacher. Gets a touch to Blanco. Blanco carries it back to the middle, sent into the air by Alliance. Chipped ahead. Into the attack. Borner comes up out of his box. Driving ball ahead. And Davila gets caught in an offside position again. It'll be a free kick for the Alliance. Nice driving ball by Borner, but Davila wasn't really expecting that, and was a good job by the Alliance back line to get that offside trap. Keeper takes the free kick. Up ahead, Harrison plays it into the middle. Chipped over the top, he's offside. And it'll be another flag. Free kick for Sporting. There are a couple fields right next to us, so the whistles are a little confusing. Keep hearing other field whistles thinking they're ours. Ball into the middle of the field. West side to the near side. Schumacher challenges for the ball. Turner comes in and plays it off of the west side attacker, throw in for Sporting. Some high press by west side, played up ahead to Porta. To Schumacher. And the tackle is called as a foul. Free kick for Sporting. Turner Thompson, left-footed player, will take the chip into the box, headed away by the Alliance, and that looks like it's going to go out the end line. It'll be a corner kick for Sporting. Blanco there to take the corner kick for Sporting. Side spinning ball in. Schumacher rises up, gets a head on it, but can't get it on frame, goes out the end line. And a goal kick for Alliance. Got two subs checking in for Sporting. It's Blanco and Harrison subbing off. And I'm not sure of the entries that came in. I'm not sure of their names. Back to the action, played to the far side, down the line. Monteith there to position. West side gets a touch to the edge. And goal kick is the call. Ref telling him to get up as he went down pretty soft. "17 minutes into this first half action. Played out of the back to the near side. Good ball over the top to Strong. Strong settles it down, back into the middle. Looking for an option over the top with his right foot. Headed away by West Side. Attack over the top. Warner, tough ball on this tough surface. Sent in, and Monteith able to recover. Monteith plays it back into the middle. I thought that was Blanco that subbed out earlier. That was actually Porta. And Blanco's still in the game. Strong wins the ball in the attack. Fires it with his left, but couldn't get a good angle on the shot, and it'll be a goal kick for West Side. Sir, is there free substitutions today, or is it once you're out for the half? Okay. Goal kick to the center of the field, back spinning ball. Blanco first to touch. Stack there to settle it down, plays it over the top for Davila. If he's onside, he is. cleared away by the Alliance. Dangerous ball bouncing into the top of the box, and Borner's able to get to the top to receive it. Punted away to the near side. Strong's there. Gets a touchdown to Thompson. Thompson, nice feet. Challenge for the ball. Thompson's able to win it through and plays it to the near side for Strong, but off the target, out of bounds, throwing for West Side. West Side playing it out of the back. All the way back to the keeper. Dangerous ball on this rough pitch that we have today. Monteith challenging up at the midfield line. Plays it to the far side. Davila comes over to challenge for the ball. West Side back into possession. Strong steals at the top. Strong still on the ball. He's trying to set up a pass. Looking to get to the end line. Poked away by Alliance. Back into the middle of the field. Chipped into the middle. Alliance wins it down with his chest. Into the attack. Monteith drops back to position as the center back. Cordova over to challenge. And gets called for the foul. These guys are really physical, but they sure go down easy. Ref gave him that one. Driving ball in to the near post, and Borner's able to get there and smother the ball. Tristan punts it away to the middle of the field. Strong is there to receive. Carries back into space. And foul called as the Alliance. I think that's a compliment. All right, free kick for Sporting. Driving ball in. Over the near side. Challenge for the ball stolen by Sporting. Played into the diagonal run. Nobody's there to connect. Chipped away. Thompson tries to settle it down. Right here in front of us. Played into the middle. It gets through. Switch to the field by Alliance. Back into the middle at the top of the box. Blanco's there to steal. Deflected away. Borner comes up. Loose ball. Played back to the Alliance. Into danger. Thompson chips it away. Monteith's there with his head to clear it out of the box. Monteith, a big physical challenge. And out of bounds. A lot of contact on that play, but ref says it was a legal challenge. Ball played over the top. Headed down. That's Davila there on the ball on the far side. Trying to find some space. Poked away by Alliance. Davila chases back. And foul called. Sporting players are back at the line to check in. I was asking the AR if this was free substitutions or if it's once out, you're out for the half. It looks like it is free subs as they're back. Harrison and Porto back at the line. I'm not sure I'm saying his name right. Might have to look at that. Backspinning ball in, headed into the air. West Side gets a touch on it. Still in the air. Fourth header. Ball comes down. Schumacher comes in, heads it off the bounce. Monteith, gets called for the handball. He kneed that into his hand, which by rule is not a handball, but he did rule it a handball, so that's what you got to deal with. Driving ball in on the free kick, and Warner's there easy to make the save. Gets it out to the near side for Strong. Strong back down the middle for Schumacher. Schumacher tries to turn. Stolen away by the Alliance into the middle of the field. Played over the top, and Warner's there at the top of the box to win it. Down the near side, chipped away, and into the drainage ditch. Subs coming in the game for Sporting. Avila subbing out for Sporting as Porto's back in, and Harrison back in as Cordova subs out. Thompson's able to win it down. Over to Strong. Number 7 into the middle of the field for Blanco. Blanco switches the field. Chip back into the air. Monteith heads it to the far side. Porto able to win it, plays it through for Strong, cleared away by the Alliance. Over here to the near side. Ball played on the diagonal, too far ahead. Warner reads it, gets to the top of corner of the box, and scoops it up. Left-footed spinning ball to the near side. Header won by the Alliance. Thompson challenging. Lions carrying down the near side into the corner. Thompson wins it, plays it back, driving ball in. Schumacher chips it up to Strong. Strong with space, has one defender on. Chip back into the middle, Stack's there. Karsten Stack plays it over to Thompson. Thompson, nice job checking his shoulder. He's able to receive it and turn it wide. Ball into the attack at the top of the box, headed up into the air. Blanco lets it bounce, get in position. Chips it to the far side for Harrison. Challenge for the ball. Chipped off Harrison's head. Blanco's able to get back to it. Played across the middle. To the near side. Strong's there. Slide tackle. And out of bounds. Throw in for Sporting. Good ball down the line, but goes out of bounds. That's number 7, Eddie Lopez, I believe. Throw in for West Side. Throwing down the line, headed into the air. Lopez chips it into the middle for Blanco. A loose ball, Monteith comes on, plays it to the far side. Puerto over to challenge. And out of bounds, throw in for West Side. Quick throw in. Played back to the thrower. Driving ball up ahead, Monteith's there. Lets it run. And he chips it off of West Side. Out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in for West Side. West Side on the ground. Nice touch by Stack into the counterattack. Played into the middle for Strong. Strong, good touch to turn. Still on the ball. And Strong gets called for the foul and kicks it away. Could have been carded for that. Ref's going to give him a warning. Well played down the line. Diagonal run by number 5 for Westside. Touch with his left. Good challenge by Sporting. To Thompson. Up ahead to Strong. Strong tries to flip it over. Stolen back by Sporting. Strong come to challenge. All the way back. Tough surface again. Bordeaux comes to receive the ball. Westside's able to receive and play it back into possession on the far side. Schumacher comes up to challenge. Strong's reading the pass drop, and they play it down the line instead. Harrison comes up to defend, chipped down the line by Westside off the target and out of play. Throw in for Sporting. 30 minutes into this first half. Schumacher touches in the middle, can't control. Westside plays it over the top. Warner's there at the top of the box and is able to pick it up. Punted up to Thompson. Thompson, nice settle. Played it into the middle, into the run for Puerta. Leaves it for Schumacher at the top of the box. Schumacher tries to turn. Strong back to it. Cleared away all the way to Monteith, just on the attacking side of midfield. Monteith back in for Strong. Strong to Schumacher off the mark and cleared away again. Lopez heads it over chips it over the top. Strong fighting, gets it to Thompson. Over to Lopez, drop back. Back to Lopez on the near side. Strong comes in to challenge the 50-50 ball. Westside wins it back. High press by Sporting. Again, tough surface, missed touch. Westside's able to maintain possession in a dangerous spot. Over to the far side, challenge for the ball. Westside able to clear into possession and plays it to the back. Look to switch the field, ball all the way into the middle of the field. Stack wins it back. Chipped away by Westside, but Harrison's there on the far side to win it. Fighting for position, and wow. Sub coming in the game. It'll be a throw-in for Westside. Number 17 for Westside trying to turn. Shot deflected. Borner's there to try to scoop it in. And Borner's able to get on top of it. Make the save.
Work for that one.
Yeah, that was nice. Thompson turning it back to the middle. Plays it back to Lopez off the mark. Lopez chases back. Plays it back to Borner. Again, tough bounce. He's able to play it into the air. Strong's getting pushed in the back. Gets it over to Blanco. Thompson there on the near side. Thompson has a double team. Finds some space. Plays it down the line.
Two-hand push is what it was.
Strong challenging for the ball. Gets a touch on it. Keeper's got the ball in hand at the top of the box, punts it away. Bounces over the first line. Into the attack, number 17 in physical play. And he gets it and puts it wide of the frame. Kai Davia back in the game, along with Miguel Cordova. Schumacher subbing off. I didn't see who the other sub is. Oh, it's Monteith. He's walking out the end line. Okay, ball played back by Sporting. That's Carson Stack on the far side. Played down the line. West Side's able to steal. Into the middle. Strong gets a touch to deflect, but West Side's able to get back to it. Chipped over the top. Lopez heads it back into the middle for Thompson. West Side challenges for the ball with a header. Harrison plays it back in. Lopez there. Plays it to the drop for Borner. Borner, nice driving ball to the far side. That's out of play. Be a throw-in for West Side. Got a score prediction from our color commentator, Addie. She thinks that we're going to have a low-scoring game today, either a 1-0 or 1-1 game. Ball back into play. Cordova sends it over the top. Headed into the air by West Side. Davila chases down to the corner. Davila there in possession. Plays it on the ground to Strong. Strong trying to find space at the top of the box. Takes the shot. Saved, but the follow by Davila. He's able to get back to it looking for an option, and it's actually...
Corner!
There's some confusion there on the AR. She signaled for a goal kick, but we're not sure when it went out. It was definitely touched by the defense. I guess she's ruling that he dribbled it out, and so it was in when Davila got it, and then he carried it out of play. All right, goal kick out of the back for West Side. Played down the near side. Lopez there to steal. Back into the middle for Blanco. Blanco looking to turn. Plays it across for Stack at the center circle. Chip back to Harrison on the back line. Harrison has the double coming, chips it over the top to maintain possession. Up to Thompson into the attack. Thompson looking ahead. Finds Strong holding. Chips it to the near side for Davila. Played down the line by West Side. Lopez there. Lets it run. Plays it back in the middle for Blanco to attack. Blanco challenged from behind, ruled legal. 17 for West Side into the attack, into the diagonal run to number 5. Harrison gets away with a push off at the top and throw in for West Side. "36 minutes into this first half. Physical play at the corner of the box and chipped away. Corner kick for West Side. Right-footed corner, this time for West Side. Side spinning ball into the top of the box. Fight for possession. Davila's able to clear it. Puerto challenging for the ball at the top. Gets it to Davila. Carrying to the far side. Strong making a middle run. Davila looking for an option to get it off his feet. Gets it to Stack. Stolen back by West Side. Over to the far side, in possession for the Alliance. Cordova gets a touchdown for Stack. Stack carries to the far side. Puerta connects. Stack chips it in. Headed down but loose. Cordova steals into the box. Still on possession, plays it across for Davila. Gets a touch. Davila looking for an option. Drops it back for Blanco. Blanco tries to settle the bouncing ball. And cleared away by West Side into the counterattack. Number 17 on the ball. Good kick, and Borner's there to make the nice save. Borner quick counter to Stack in the middle. Puerta heads it down to Cordova back into the middle. Puerta gets away with a shove as West Side player goes to the ground hard. Into the middle, Blanco's there. Plays to Lopez. Chipped into possession. Thompson's there on the near side. Back to Blanco. Blanco turns chips it into the middle off the target, and West Side plays it down. Back to the near side. Stack back into the middle with possession. On the ground to Strong with space, bouncing ball. Strong with the 3-toe, plays it into the box, and the keeper's able to scoop it up. Ball played over, Harrison sends it back in. Stack chips it back in the middle for Strong with some space. Strong chips to the far side for Puerto to run under. Oh, too zoomed on that. Puerto across the middle. Played high into the air. Blanco lets it bounce, looking for a position, headed away by Alliance. Lopez there. Plays it to the far side for Puerto. Headed back, Cordova into the air. Into the box, loose ball, Davila's there at the top. Cordova gets a touch, takes the shot, and just over the frame. Goal kick for West Side. 40 minutes into this first half. Looks like we're playing 45-minute halves today. Ball played to the far side. West Side in possession. Switch to the field. Lopez is able to deflect it to Davila. Looks through for Strong, runs through, cleared away by West Side, and chase for the ball, out of bounds, throw in for Sporting. Thompson plays it out of the back. Played it into the air. And out of bounds on the West Side. Throw in for Sporting again in the defensive third. Lopez down the line. Touched by West Side. Lopez, good chip over the top. Strong's there. Wins it with his chest. Fight for possession. Chip back to the near side. And out of bounds again from a similar position for the throw-in. Up to Davila, gets the first touch, shielding for the ball by West Side, and throw in for the Alliance. Good ball down the line, chipped over into the box. 17 plays it across, Thompson deflects it away, good shot far post, and just goes wide of the frame. Goal kick for Sporting. Looked like a dangerous opportunity for West Side Alliance. Warner taking the goal kick. Sporting pushes up. Take the kick long. Header in the air, won by number 5. Deflected by West Side into possession. Lopez on the near side defending. Chipped into the box. Thompson comes up, or I'm sorry, that was Harrison comes up. Stack at the top. Harrison tries to clear. Ball's loose. Borner dives in. And whistle blown as Borner took it in the face. I don't know if they. Okay, they're calling a foul, but no card. Be a free kick for Sporting. Just about a minute left here in the first half. Warner plays it to the far side. That's Carson Stack. Good settle. Looking to play it up ahead. Double team comes. Drop back to Cordova. In the middle for Porto. Tries to chip it over the top for Stack on the far side. Back to Cordova, but out of bounds on the sideline. It'll be a throw in for West Side. Throw in taken down the line into possession. Harrison, good step to steal. Challenge for the ball. West Side's able to win it back. Into the far side attack. Blanco's there to defend. Played all the way across. And good defense, but they can't control it, and it's finished by West Side for the first goal of the game. According to my clock, just about 20 seconds left in the first half. Restart of play, strong to Stack. In the middle, Thompson tries to win it. Stolen back. Harrison comes in on the challenge tackle. Gets it to the far side for Cordova. Plays it over the top. Sent away back to the far side by West Side. And that's the halftime whistle. Addie Schumacher here to do a little halftime dance for us. All right, we'll put 10 minutes on the halftime clock. That's just a guess, though. Let's do 7 minutes. It seems like they don't quite go that long on halftime. 7-minute halftime, and then we'll be back for the second half.
You have to put this down.
Thank you.
I could totally do karate tag. Right? Barrett could be my partner to kill. So now, my new prediction is either tied 1-1 or someone wins 2-1.
Guess we'll find out if one of these directions is an advantage.
Hopefully it's going that way.
Yeah.
Let's go. Talk team hand on 3. 1, 2, 3. Talk team hand.
All right, we're back. Halftime break. Just finishing up. Sporting going left to right here in the second half. We're doing a count up clock of, actually let's do a countdown clock at 45 minutes because that's what we're running. And that way we know how much time we have. All right, we're underway, second half. West side quickly in the attack. Harrison chips it away. Cordova back into the middle of the field. Loose ball. Thompson wins it. Played to the far side. That's Eddie Lopez over on the far side, challenging for the ball. Plays it wide to Porto. Porto into the middle with some space. Plays it over the top, too heavy, all the way to the keeper. And out of the back by the Alliance. Over to the near side. Chipped over the top. Monteith comes up to challenge, heads it into the air. Played into the water, and will be a throw-in for Sporting. A new ball in play from the sideline. Cordova plays it to Monteith. Cordova back on the near side. And another, there's one little spot in the fence here that you can walk through. Both those balls went went through that space and into the water. They're sitting right next to each other, but we don't really have a good way to retrieve them. Let's see. Okay, we got another ball. We got another one. No problem. Throw in down the line, headed away. Loose in the middle. Stack chips it back. Stolen by West Side. Chipped it over the top. And that will be a goal kick for Sporting. Harrison to the far side. Cordova that's Lopez steals. Has space in the middle. Into the middle for Stack. Stack still on the ball. To the near side. Sets up a big switch to Puerto on the far side. Comes short to Lopez. Lopez chips it over to Puerto into the attack. Into a counter attack. And out of play on the sideline. Throw in for Sporting. The water over there in the creek is waist high. Well, the kids is going in to grab those balls. Lopez takes the throw in. Harrison, nice job getting his foot up, gets it into the middle. Schumacher gets a touch on it back to Thompson. Over to Stack. Stack has space. Makes a move. Over to Thompson. Thompson looks ahead, takes a shot on frame, and the keeper's there to bring it in. Alliance again playing it out of the back. Harrison makes the tackle and gets called for the trip. Free kick for West Side. Driving ball in. West Side gets a touch on it. And last touch by Sporting, corner kick. West Side setting up a corner kick set up at the top of the box. Ball in, and goal kick is the ruling. Warner plays it to the far side, gets through the first line, all the way past midfield, still in play. And I didn't see the flag, but it's out on Sporting. Throw in for West Side. West Side into the attack. Played to the far corner. Sent across. Warner, good read. Cut off that back side. On the ground to Stack. Played up ahead. Strong tries for a touch. Back into the middle. Stack plays it into the air. Schumacher's there to shield. Tries to get possession.
Drive.
Back into the middle. Thompson's there. One touch up to Strong. Strong back into the middle for space. Davila connects. Over to Puerto. Puerto over the top. Schumacher and Strong there on the run, and ball gets all the way to the keeper. Top spinning ball. Harrison first to touch. Gets it wide to Thompson. Thompson plays it up ahead. Back into possession by West Side. Thompson steals. Down the line for Puerto, chipped away by West Side. Stack in the air, gets a header back into the middle of the field. West Side through Monteith there. Gets a touch. Monteith challenges for it, touches it away. West Side down the line. Played across the box. Cleared away by Harrison. Chipped back over to the far side. Cordova comes in, good touch ahead. West Side plays it back into the air. Monteith there to head it. Over to Schumacher. Schumacher down to Puerto. Puerto into the attack. Well defended. Plays it wide to Thompson. Thompson gets a touch back to Cordova. Over to Puerto. Puerto looking for space. Tries to back heel it. Deflected off of West Side. Throw in for Sporting on the far side. Puerto looking for an option. Plays it back to Harrison. Stolen away by West Side. Harrison in position. Tries to clear it away. Ball's loose. Monteith there. Fighting for possession. West Side gets a touch into the attack. Ball's loose. Harrison's there. Cordova comes on to clear. Into the middle of the field. West Side gets the first touch on the track back. Loose. Monteith tries to chip it away with his left. Lopez is there to clear. Puerta battling for the ball. And yellow card issued to Sporting. Can't tell what he did there, but okay, yeah. Typically, that's called a indirect yellow or an indirect penalty on white for playing dangerously. But in this case, it was a yellow card on Sporting. So, ball played over the top, and goal kick for Sporting. There's a walking path behind the fence, but everyone seems to want to walk in front of it. Warner takes the free kick into the middle. Thompson plays it to the far side for Lopez. I think I was calling him out as Cordova earlier. Cordova's playing on the right side and Lopez is on the left. Ball into the middle of the field, stolen away by West Side. Into the attack. Monteith comes in and makes a nice tackle. Back into the attack though. And shot on frame, shot on goal off frame. But he was offside.
And I was like sitting there staring.
Strong here on the near side, asking for the ball. He's got some space. Ball played over to him on the hop. Strong tries to settle it with his chest, but can't control it. And that's another one in the pond. All right, ball back in play for the throw in for West Side down the line. Ball runs loose.
Easy, no foul, no foul, no foul. Strong here, strong here.
A lot of physical play. Foul called on Sporting. On West Side free kick for Sporting.
Hey, Karsten. Yes.
Cordova plays into the middle. Forte is able to get to it, plays it wide for Lopez. Forte steps in, still in the attack. Stack and Forte subbing out as Blanco is in the game. I'm not sure who else subbed in. Oh, is the player doing the throw-in? I think that's number 32. I'm not sure who number 32 is, though. That may be Mendez. Erie Mendez, I think, was on the roster. Blanco heads it back into the middle. Strong comes back, gets a touch over to Cordova. Cordova tries to play it through to Strong, deflected. Cordova back to it, gets it to Strong with some space. Strong tries to get through the triple. Up ahead to Monteith, touching ahead. And ref goes to his pocket to grab the yellow card for Monteith on the late challenge. You gave it to him. All right, well, back into action. Challenge for the header. Played back to the near side. Again, tough surface to handle a pass. Bouncing ball in. Cordova, nice job winning position. Clears it away on the end line. It'll be a corner kick for West Side. Corner kick, left-footed corner kick in, all the way across. Thompson heads it away into a counterattack opportunity for Sporting. Schumacher plays it ahead. Schumacher shielding for the ball. Back to Monteith. Monteith plays it up ahead, headed into the center circle. Davila there. Plays it wide for Mendez on the run. And it'll be a throw-in for Sporting on the far side. Ball played it way in the corner. A throw-in again for Sporting. All right, someone got traffic redirected to go outside the fence. That was nice. Back into play. Blanco over to Mendez into the corner for Lopez. Knocked out of play into a corner kick opportunity for Tottenham 0607 Sporting Springfield. Chance to equalize here, score 1-0. West Side Alliance scored with just under a minute left in the first half. Ball in, played high into the air. Lopez tries to get a header back into the play, but out the end line Goal kick for West Side. Under 30 minutes to play here in the second half. Does feel like a pretty evenly matched game. West Side's had several attacks, but so has Sporting. This surface is definitely a factor. Schumacher with the ball. Plays it across the middle for Thompson. Thompson able to receive, looking for an option. Plays it to the far side for Lopez. Mendez running on. Mendez gets a touch on the overlap and ruled out of bounds on West Side. Will be a throw-in for Sporting. The ball went way out of play, so Mendez making a long run to retrieve it. Back in that far corner. Mendez in the corner to take the throw. Schumacher on the run, trying to shield and turn. Headed away by West Side. Blanco's there to receive. And again, cleared away by WSA. Throw in for Sporting. Ball back in. Thompson heads it into the air. Blanco's there on the chase. Harrison steps up to challenge. Schumacher there on the run. Played over the top. Monteith is there. And smart communication by Borner and Monteith as they let it roll into the box for Tristan Borner, the keeper, to scoop it up. Borner bouncing ball over the far side, stolen away by West Side. Into the attack, played through, and falls loose as Borner's there to scoop it. Borner on the ground, over to the far side for Mendez. Challenge for the ball, still in play, and finally out. Throw in again for Sporting. Alliance making a substitution. Back into play. Blanco drops it back. Stolen away. Shot came a little bit early and off the mark. So a goal kick for Sporting. Borner plays it out to the near side. Cordova and Strong. Cordova gets a touch back to the middle. Plays it to Schumacher. Schumacher touches through. Into the attack. Tries to find Davila. Davila gets a touch but can't control. Schumacher back heel. Davila's trying to settle down. Schumacher back to the ball. Cuts it back and cleared away. Cordova back to the ball at the top. Looks wide for Strong. Strong's able to win it. All the way back to Monteith on the back line. Poked away, but Monteith touches it back. Played into the middle for Davila. He's able to settle it down and turn. Setting up the shot. Deflected high into the air. Schumacher comes on the challenge. Bouncing ball in. Headed back into the air. Schumacher there for the header. It's loose. Strong with his left. And puts it over the goal. And goal kick for West Side. Good opportunity for Sporting to equalize. Strong got it to his strong left foot, but couldn't get on top of the ball. Ball played down the far side. Loose ball in the middle. Played to the near side.
Time for one. One man.
Into the corner, looking to play the cross. Runner in, goes over the top. Follow shot, deflected away by Harrison. And Thompson's able to clear into the middle of the field. West Side back into possession. Harrison clears it away. Monteith and Cordova miscommunication, but they're able to get back to it. Cordova tries to clear it. Free kick for Sporting. Borner back spinning ball up ahead, goes over top, heads up. Oh, there's one here, right? And subs coming in the game for Sporting. Thompson, Stack coming in for Thompson, and Porto in for Lopez. Sub in Cordova, challenge for the ball. Harrison on the ground, gets it to Schumacher, able to turn. Schumacher with some space, cuts it through back to the middle, chips it over the top, deflected away. Back to the near side, Strong steps in to steal. Blanco there, chips it ahead to Stack. Carson Stack, 50-50 ball into the air. Blanco gets the touch, back to west side. Down the line, nobody's there. Harrison's chasing for the ball. Plays it on the ground to Cordova. He's able to run to it. Cordova back into the middle. Schumacher gets a touch, gets it to Davila. Davila can't make the turn, stolen back by west side. Davila steals it back with space. Making the run, tries to cut it back, gets fouled. And that could be a card for stopping a promising attack. Let's see if he's not going to show a card, but it is a free kick for. It is a free kick for Sporting. About 30 yards out. This is the best spot to take a free kick because it's far enough that you can put it over the wall and it naturally will come down to the goal. And it's square on, so you have the full goal to work with. Logan Strong, the left-footed kicker on the left side, setting up to take the kick. Driving ball in, headed away by west side. Cleared away again, all the way to midfield. Harrison defending, chips it over to Mendez. Mendez plays it back in. That's Puerto on the ball. Puerto plays it through to Schumacher. Schumacher receives, looking to turn. Gets it to Strong. Strong chips it back to Schumacher with his left. Can't get contact on it. Still loose. And out of play, goal kick for west side. A sub in the game for west side. 20 minutes left to play here in the second half of this first game of the doubleheader today for Sporting. Beautiful day to play, about 70 degrees, maybe just under. A little cool breeze. Ball in the middle of the field. First touch by Harrison. Cordova challenging for the ball and clears it away. Throw in for west side on the near side. Down the line, west side into possession. Tries to keep it in, nice save. Strong challenges for the ball and wins it. It's a Sporting throw. Cordova over to take the throw. Gets it to Blanco. Blanco lets it run, plays it into the middle for Puerto. Off of his shoulder, chips it into the air. Davila there, headed away. Strong gets the touch, still in the air. Everyone fighting for possession. Davila shields. Davila trying to fight for it. Blanco's there for the ball. Still loose. Blanco's shielding. Chips it over the top for Puerto on the run. Big challenge for the ball. Into loose ball, cleared away by west side. Up ahead, Cordova challenges into the attacking third and gets a touch on it but can't keep it in. Throw in for west side. Still in the attacking third of Sporting. Sporting's going to high press to try to keep it down there. Played down the line. Good first touch. Challenged by Blanco to steal. Blanco makes a touch to the corner, looking to send the cross in. Still on the ball, trying to get to the edge. And out of play, corner kick for Sporting. Logan Strong with the left foot will take the corner. Sporting setting up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the, or 6 in the box. Headed by Stack, and a nice contact on the ball. Carson Stack put it on frame. Good save by the keeper.
Nice job, Blue.
Ball played back to the middle of the field. Lopez there to settle. Lopez plays it up ahead into Puerto. Puerto has space. Tries to play it through. Deflected back to him. He chips it over the top, and that runs all the way in. The keeper decides to play it on the ground, and he's just waiting for a challenge. He'll finally pick it up. Bouncing ball up ahead to the near side. Chipped over Harrison. Nice driving ball. Could take it that hop, and it did. And the keeper lost his feet. Was able to get back to it. Ball to the far side and out of play. Almost hit an innocent coach on the other field. It'll be a throw in for Sporting. 17 minutes to play here in the second half. West Side leading 1-0. Ball into the middle of the field. Blanco steals, looking in the attack, tries to make a dribble move, and draws the foul. That's a promising attack. Blanco from just in the center circle, so say about 50 yards out. Stack, Puerto, Strong, Davila, Cordova, and Schumacher all on the front line at the top of the box. The shot goes off the mark, and goal kick for WSA. Ball played out of the back. West Side carrying to the near side. Bouncing ball. Strong challenges. Plays it out of play. That'll be a throw in for West Side. Played down the line. Cordova challenges. Strong. Big touch into Mendez. Back into the middle of the field. Blanco steals. Over to the far side for Lopez. Lopez with his left chips it over the top for Puerto. Puerto settles down, chips it back into Stack. Stack touches to space, still in control. Fight for possession on the far side, out of bounds, and Sporting will get the throw. Puerto asking for an option. Plays it into Stack, chip back to Lopez, over to Puerto. Tries to get through, cleared away by West Side. Mendez plays it back into Lopez, and Lopez tries to settle it with his off the bounce with his leg, but couldn't control it, and it will be a throw-in for West Side on the far side. Throw in down the line, header over the top. Harrison's there, plays it away to the far side. That looked like a handball. Lopez fights forward in the double. Still in possession. West Side down the line. Chase to the corner. And goal kick is the call. Borner takes the goal kick for Sporting, played to the near side, Strong there to connect. And played out of bounds by West Side, throwing again for Sporting. Cordova there to take the throw to Strong. Good touch back to Cordova to play it back into the middle of the field. Head it into the air. Puerto comes to challenge. Shot wide of the frame and off the back of the bench. It will be a goal kick for West Side. Sporting trying to find a goal. 13 minutes left here in the second. Ball on the ground. Into the middle of the field. Strong defending. West Side in possession. Strong gets a touch to steal. Into the counterattack. And foul called.
Hey, give him a card for that! He can't kick the ball away! He's doing that all game!
Let's go, Sporting!
Blanco there to take the free kick. Call it 40. Say 40 yards out. Ref giving a discussion to the attacking line set up at the top of the box. Blanco chips it in, backside runner. It's loose, and West Side's able to clear it away. Harrison plays it on the ground to Puerto. Into the counterattack. Three-toe up ahead. Blanco, nice feet to steal. Blanco has space. Looking to play it over the top for Puerto on the run. It's loose, and West Side's able to clear it back into the middle of the field. Into possession. Chipped over the top to the far side. Mendez there to defend. West Side plays it back into the attack, into the middle. Lopez clears it with his left foot to the far side. Stack chasing. Plays it down into possession for Mendez. Mendez over the top with his left. Avila there. Off of his back. And cleared to the far side. Puerto touch. Cleared again by West Side. Warner comes up. It may be out of the box. And he's able to get it right at the top of the box. Quick throw back in to Cordova. Cordova gets a touch. Stolen back by West Side to the near side. And out of play. Throw in for Sporting. Monteith back in the game as Schumacher subs out. And Thompson back in the game as Lopez subs out. Cordova subs out. Harrison takes the throw, gets it to Strong. Strong touches into the middle. Over to Stack. Stack with space, checking his shoulders, gets it over to Lopez on the far side. Lopez down the line, tries to find Puerto, cleared away, and throw in for Sporting in the attacking third. 10 minutes to play. Villa chips it back heel to Puerto, but he's in an offside position, has to let it run. And it's a goal kick for West Side. Side spinning ball to the center, over top of the first line. Harrison there to win it. Plays it with his left ahead to Puerta. Flying kick in by West Side into the middle. A lot of space as the back line retreated. Played over to the far side. In possession, played across. Monteith comes back in to help. Into the corner, Strong gets a touch, plays it out, and it's a throw in for West Side. right into the corner. He's able to turn. Thompson there to defend, gets by the challenge, gets saved by Borner, and it goes out the other side, corner kick for the Alliance. Play here in the second half. West Side Alliance leading 1-0 on Sporting Springfield Tottenham. This is a 06-07 age group, 2006-2007. Cleared away by Sporting. Davila there on the attack. Monteith comes, and good challenge on the slide tackle by West Side. Throw in for Sporting. Davila gives it short to Monteith, back to Davila. Gets it to Monteith. Monteith gets through the challenge. Davila there on the run. Plays it across, high into the air. Ball's loose. Challenge with the keeper. Lopez heads it in and headed away by West Side. It will be a corner kick for Sporting. Again, chance to tie.
This is scary.
Ball sent in, and keeper comes out to receive it. Side spinning ball to the center of the field. First touch by West Side. Mendez defending, is able to clear it to the sideline and wins it off of West Side. Throw in.
Where's the park for that guy?
Throw in for Sporting down the line. All right, there was a handball. So the West Side player grabbed the ball on the throw-in, and after a discussion, they ruled that that was an illegal handball because the play had started. So free kick for Sporting. Thompson sends it in with his left. Good ball to the top of the box. Chipped away by West Side. Blanco there in the middle, tries to win it back, gets it to Strong. Strong turns over the top for Davila. Keeper comes up and slides in to play it at the top of the box.
What's the rollout?
Ball back to the middle of the field. Over to the far side. Side gets through. Thompson chips it away. Harrison there to challenge. Strong steps up. Slide tackle, is able to win the ball. Strong back to it.
Red card!
All right, yellow card issued on that hold. Thompson over the top.
Dirtiest soccer I've seen in a long time.
Mendez plays it away to the far side. And it'll be a throw in for West Side. I'm showing 3.5 minutes. Corner kick in the corner, in the far corner for West Side. Right-footed ball sent in backside. Mendez heads into the air. West Side comes on the foul. Mendez able to clear. Back into the attempt. Stack's there. Cleared away by Stack into an opportunity for Monteith, but West Side's there to clear it away. Harrison gets a touchdown to Davia. Davia looking to play the ball through on the touch. Finds Monteith on the diagonal run. Monteith sends it across, and corner kick opportunity for Sporting.
Come on, fellas, run out of time. Let's make this work.
2:30 left to play. West Side holding on to the 1-0 lead. They scored with just under a minute to play in the first half. 2 minutes left to play here in the second half. Strong with the left foot. Plays the driving ball in, headed away. Maybe another corner kick for Sporting. Sporting set up on the backside. Everyone committed up. High ball in the air. Thompson there to follow. Off the post. Monteith gets a touch on it. Still in the box. And West Side's able to clear. A minute left to play. Throwing down the line. Strong wins it. Into the middle of the field. Monteith's there. Down the line. Blanco and Stack there. Stack gets the touch. Stolen back by West Side. Over the near side. 45 seconds to play. Harrison steals.
Harrison's got a foul. Give him a card. Dirty.
Is that not his second?
About time. It doesn't matter.
20 seconds.
All right, first card for 17.
10 yards. They know what they're doing. Card them.
10 seconds. Just
Thompson and Blanco over the ball. Thompson with his left, driving in, back spinning ball. Monteith gets a touch on it. Far post. It's still loose. And West Side tries to clear. Lopez there with the follow with his left. Still in the box. Stack tries to run to it. Strong there with his left. Deflected into the air. Stack fighting for position. And, oh. Foul called on Stack. Get the first one. Put in 2 minutes of added time. Yellow card called on Harrison. free kick for the Alliance. Ball switch to the field. Mendez tries to clear, ball sent in. Shot and goal. And with a minute left in the second half, the Alliance get their second goal and the dagger. All right, restart of play. Puerto with the ball. Ball into the box and cleared away to the far side. Harrison gets the touch to Strong. And that's the final whistle. West Side Alliance victorious 2-0. Physical game started with a lot of, I think there's 3 warnings early for flopping by the Alliance, and then turned into a extremely physical game that the ref tried to control late with cards. Hopefully that stream was successful and you guys got a chance to watch. We'll try to get the video charged up so we can record the second game at 3 o'clock, so about 2 hours from now.